Just had to check the time. It's still the morning, so good morning and welcome to daryllorette Cafe. I'm your host, Daryllorette. Well, once again, I've got a pot of chicken noodle soup on the stove. Still cooking. I'll be cooking that for about another half hour and then eating it. But until then, I shall be eating my usual can of sardines and tomato sauce. So, had a good workout this morning. I gotta get some food in me. I'm starved. Gotta get that first bite away. There she blows. Whoa, yeah. When you're really hungry, if you ever stop, you've gone maybe, I don't know, when did I eat this morning? The last time I ate this morning. Go 5 hours without food, and then you have that very first bite of whatever you're eating, and it just, you feel like you're coming alive. It just, you must know what I'm talking about, because you have to eat just like I gotta eat. So anyway, that's what I just savoring that moment. It was kind of like a total body orgasm of sorts. Anyway, now keep your mind out of the gutter. I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about food, which is it has nothing to do with that. So keep your mind out of the gutter. No, I'm just joking around. You can leave your mind in the gutter all you like. That's your business. Mine occasionally falls in there, and there's not much I can do about it except pull it out of there when I get the opportunity. It's just a part of life, you know what I'm saying? Wah. So I had my workout this morning, my Friday morning workout. Just had my shower. I think I'm getting used to the electric razor. Even though I got to get a mirror because the cord is not long enough. It's the ones I don't have it. I didn't get a chargeable one. I got one you plug in the wall. So I got to get a mirror and put it right above the plug outlet, so I don't have to go any further than that, because it's one of those stretch ones, right? But it only stretches so far, and then the plug will come out of the bottom of the shaver, and I got to keep sticking it back in order to keep shaving, because it's like I'm way over here. The plug is like, you know, like shaving like this and hanging on to the cord and the shaver at the same time, so it doesn't come out of the shaver, so I can keep shaving, right? But sometimes I just, you know, I got to get a mirror and put it right there above the outlet where I plug in the shaver, so that way I don't have to go anywhere else except right there. You know, I can shave right there. There's a wall there where the outlet is. It's not like it's not the kind of bathroom where you usually have an outlet. They're usually by the mirror, right? Well, I got two medicine cabinets. One doesn't have a mirror in it, even though it still has the door. The mirror is gone. And I got a new one with a mirror, and that one's further away. And the other one's around the corner on one side of the sink. Like the sink is facing the window. The medicine cabinet, it would be on my on this side. Slap me in the face. It would be on my what side is this? This is my my right side. I got to think about it. And then my other mirror is over here on the left side, above the toilet. So it's almost impossible, and there's no plug except that one that's at the entrance of the door. And there's like a wall with it's like a curved wall, and the plug is right there. I use it to plug in the vacuum cleaner, and now I got to use it to plug in the shaver. So I'm going to get a mirror, and I'm going to put it right there on the wall, because there's enough room there above. It's like two little walls. It's like a wall and a wall. It's got like a cut angle, and there's enough room to put a small mirror there that you should be able to shave in. So that's what I got to do. I got to find a small mirror, because I can't shave way the heck over. I have to literally go over where the bathroom toilet is. Terrible. So anyway, what was I talking about? Before I ran away with the spoon. Well, I'm feeling pretty good today. It's that I'm getting back into shape, and I feel, I quit smoking almost 2 years ago. I haven't had a drink in 5 years, come this December. Not a drop of anything with alcohol in it. It's the longest I've ever gone without alcohol, 5 years. Not that I've really drank a lot in the past. Well, occasionally. I was once a weekend alcoholic. There's a lot of weekend alcoholics that are sort of in denial. But I would go out on the weekends and blow a couple $100 easy. Of course, it didn't go on all alcohol. After we get drunk enough, we went looking for some girls. End of story. Confessions of a Weekend Alcoholic. No, I guess you would classify anybody who drinks more than 2 or 3 beers is probably, if you were to ask somebody, say from AA or somebody who's professional counselor, what's the definition of an alcoholic? How much do you got to drink to be considered an alcoholic? Well, I think, from what I know, because I worked with alcoholics when I was in my mid-20s, back in 1990, from 1990 to 92, right off for about 17 months, almost 2 years. So I worked with recovering alcoholics back when I was in my mid-20s. So I know something about it. So I would say, for me anyway, I think from my experience, and I worked in a lot of bars with my father, at least a half a dozen different bars and restaurants. So I would say, given my experience, if you're someone who goes out on the weekend and you drink on the weekend, like when I went out on the weekend, I could drink one night. I went out on a Friday or a Saturday night, and that's it. I could not do 2 nights in a row. It's just too much abuse. I could abuse my body once a week, and that was it. I couldn't do it 2 nights in a row. If I did, it'd be just too much for me. Couldn't do it. Why am I talking about this? I have no idea. I am done my sardines, and I got to do some other stuff. And so I'm going to let you go until later on this afternoon sometime. Until then, this is Daryl Lorette here at Daryl Lorette Cafe, as always, wishing you a good Friday. We'll see you later.